Hey man, say man, y'all already know what it is. Mr. Make Your Bite Blood Out Your Bottom Lip. I'm back again, and I'm back with another one. We ain't gonna waste no time. So just make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Cause my dog, David Benavidez, yeah, the Mexican monster, he responds to Shakur Stevenson. Now, like I said, we ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna play the audio, let y'all hear exactly what David Benavidez had to say about what he recently had said about Shakur Stevenson, and then we gonna talk about it. Yeah. We gonna talk about what he had to say. So listen to this.
This is not to stir anything, but I think to add clarity, because I think, recently you did a stream with Ryan Garcia, and I know that Shakur made a comment kind of saying like, hey, he'll go up his fourth weight class if you go up and fight Usyk, right? And then he followed up with a tweet saying that ain't beefing with Benavidez either. I'm just, he's a hell of a fighter. I'm just speaking facts, because I know the whole 144, 147 situation. I know that, they're trying to figure out what to make the fight happen. And I know you're a fighter that jumps up in weight. I think that's what you were saying about just move up 3 more pounds and just fight Ryan. So I guess to add clarity and disclosure of like what you intended in that, because I think some people might have ran with it, or maybe he kind of looked at it differently by responding to the "you go out and fight Usyk" comment.
Yeah, with Shakur Stevens, there's definitely no beef with him. Shakur Stevens is a hell of a fighter, one of the best fighters today. I just feel like if you're already making the move up to 144, 3 extra pounds, I don't really think it's going to affect it too much, to be honest with you. You drink a bottle of water, you'd be up 3 pounds. Mm-hmm. But at this stage of his life, in his career, these are the fights that Shakur needs. Shakur's he's going to be a legend by the time he's finished, but these are the ones that he needs to solidify his career. Yeah, he's done a lot in boxing. He's won four different weight classes. He's been champion in 4 different weight classes, but you know what I mean? There's these fights that can be made, and it works in everybody's favor, because let's say he goes up there, he beats Shakur. He beats Ryan Garcia. Not only is he going to solidify himself, he's going to make a shitload of money. That's what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants to be in these types of positions. So I think for him having this, he's able to have this position, and him not taking that is going to hurt him, because at the end of the day, he's in the prime of his career. How old is he? Like 28?
Yeah,
29?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's becoming in the prime of his career. So for me, in my opinion, I think these are the best times where you should take these fights, make the biggest fights happen while you're in the prime of your career. And I'm not saying he's not going to be in the prime of his career when he's 30, 32, but this is really what it becomes. He can really get the best out of himself right now. So, but like I said, that's just my opinion. If he feels like he's not ready to go up to 147, everybody has their opinion. Just like me, I'm not ready to go up to 200 pounds. You know what I mean? So I was just saying, that's just my opinion. I feel like 3 pounds really isn't big of a difference if you're already going up to 144.
And I think you're...
Smash the like button and let's cook. Let's cook. Right? Now, right off the rip, as a journalist, right? And I like dude, I'm not hating on dude that was doing the interview. He do his thing, continue to do his thing. But as a journalist, you got to understand that a lot of these fighters, man, they not in tune like we are, right? So I don't believe that David Benavidez was following the whole situation. So you got to put context to the whole situation when you ask the question, because David Benavidez is cool with Ryan Garcia. That's his dog. So when him and Ryan was sitting there discussing the situation, Ryan was lying about the whole situation, but David don't know that Ryan was lying, right? So you got to put context to it if you're the one that's doing the interview. Ryan, he sat up there and said, Shakur scared, he don't want to fight me because now he asking for me to go to 144, go to his weight division and put rehydration clauses on it and all. Ryan is lying, right? So you got to put context in it, right? You got to let him know, okay, well, Ryan Garcia is the one that said that he wants to fight Shakur Stevenson at 144 pounds. Shakur ain't the one that came out and said that. Ryan Garcia said that. Then Ryan Garcia doubled back and said, "Nah, I don't even want to fight you at 144 pounds. I want to fight you at your weight division at 140. So if Shakur is agreeing to it, and then when Shakur call your bluff, you say, well, no, he wants to you know what I'm saying? You get the line and say, oh, well, you got to fight me at my weight division. So I think that the guy that was doing the interview, he should have put context on it. And it makes a whole lot of difference, because when you put context on it, it's like, okay, well, Ryan got to stick to his word. You see what I'm saying? But see, this is the problem. Ryan comes out, he tells all these lies constantly. He's constantly lying. And then he acts like that he never said the things that he said. And everybody just let him get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous. But the thing is, so I just feel that David didn't know the whole, thing behind what was going on. And then saying that, well, it's only going up 4 more pounds. Well, Shakur just came up from 130. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, from 135, right? So if you're going from 135 to 147, that's already 12 pounds in 2 fights. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's just not like, oh, well, it's just like you're already fighting at 144 and you're just going up a few more pounds. That's not the case. And on top of that, he weighed in at 138 pounds. He weighed in under the weight limit of 140 when he fought Tio. So it's like the man is continuing to say that I'm a 135 pounder. I'm not a 147 pounder, right? I'm not ready to go up to 147 pounds, but I will go up there and fight any of these guys if they willing to do a rehydration clause. And my whole thing about the whole situation, right? Whether it's a Devin Haney, whether it's a Ryan Garcia, and let me go back for a second, right? Ryan Garcia is not a career-defining fight. Like, I don't think that Ryan Garcia is ever gonna be looked at as one of those guys that was just legendary. He ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia don't have the discipline to ever become on that level. Now, when David Benavidez is saying that, I think that he's looking at Ryan Garcia a lot different than a lot of people are. Ryan Garcia is never gonna be that. Yeah, he's a big money fight, but Shakur already making big money. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like that he should have to do whatever Ryan Garcia say or do whatever any of these guys say. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make the big fights, both fighters got to make sacrifices. It ain't just one-sided. Because I hear all these Devin Haney fans, all these Ryan Garcia, oh man, Shakur got to do that. He don't got to do a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And especially when it comes to Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is the one that's calling him out, talking about he wants to fight Shakur so bad. But then when Shakur call his bluff, it's, oh man, you got to do this. Nah, man. What make these guys above Shakur Stevenson? Like, talk to me. What make them above Shakur to where Shakur got to do what they say do? Man, y'all got to get off that bullshit. At the end of the day, Shakur is more accomplished than all these dudes. You know what I'm talking about? He just beat the lineal champion, right, in his 4th weight division. 26, 30, 35, and 40. Yeah, so man, David Benavidez, hey, he kept it real. He kept it real on how he felt, but he just didn't know the whole context behind the whole situation, because Ryan Garcia lied to him like he always does. And Ryan is not disciplined enough to be able to mess with Shakur. Like, Ryan ain't even on Shakur Stevenson level. Let's just keep it a buck. Anybody that know boxing knows that Ryan Garcia ain't on Shakur Stevenson's level. It ain't a 50-50 fight. So Ryan feels that he has to have an advantage. He feels that he has to come in weighing 165, 170 pounds on fight night, and maybe that will, give him a better chance, but it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. He already got knocked out by Tank, right? He already got outboxed by Rolly. So what you think Shakur Stevenson gonna do to him? You think Ryan is gonna be able to spam a left hook all night with Shakur. Come on, man. It ain't. And I'm not talking to David Benavidez. I'm talking to the fans that think that Ryan got a chance against Shakur Stevenson. Come on, man. But shout out to David Benavidez, the real Mexican monster. He's a real beast. He should be way higher on the pound for pound list. But that's what he had to say. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.